Morning. You know what? I'm trying to. It's a lot when you're living out of your vehicle. I got pancakes. See my pancakes? It's got bananas, peanut butter, and honey on it. It's a lot, and I got coffee. It's so much when you're living out of your vehicle. Ooh, it's so much. When you do this, for me, it's a treat because it's just too much. Now I got a mess, a big mess to clean up. Lord, thank you. But it took me forever to do this. Because you got such a small space to work in, you got to go back and forth getting stuff. Back and forth, back and forth. It's a lot of back and forth. By the time you get it, you ain't even hungry. I need a spoon. These are protein pancakes. Mm. You know it can be better, so I'm gonna lie and say, my God. I don't use butter ever. I usually use avocado oil, olive oil. I'm trying to hurry up because it's gonna get hot, and these flies and bugs don't realize I'm out here yet. And the scene behind me is I've been in this town. Excuse me. I smack when I eat, so deal with it. I live in this town. I've been in this town for almost a year. Oh no, it's been a year. I know it's been a year. And this is my friend's property. She let me stay on while she's fixing up this trailer to rent out or whatever she's gonna do with it. I don't know. But she's got somebody working on it. And I've been staying on it. She don't charge me anything. She just lets me stay on it. It's like I watch it too at the same time, but God's watching it. Because she got a lot of valuable stuff laying around on this property, so. Somebody stole her lawnmower. They had to have done it when I wasn't here. It was up under this porch right here. And they just walked right over here and stole it. Like it wasn't nothing. And everybody blaming everybody. But it is what it is. And the grass was getting so long. And I prayed and I asked the Lord, please get somebody to cut this grass. I don't want no snakes or mouse, rats, whatever, field rats coming in my car. Please get somebody to cut this grass. And I was talking to the Lord. And I said it again. I said, Lord, you ain't even got the grass cut. And a day later, somebody came and cut the grass. Just remember, when your time is up somewhere, God always opens up a door to go somewhere else. This is a lot of sugar. Look, here they come. Freaking flies. Usually I do protein. I'm trying to hurry up. Bugs start coming. But, and I don't drink coffee like I used to. I've been lifting weights, trying to get my arms straight. I didn't even know they were that built. Too bad my thighs don't look like this. Why your thighs don't look like this? So I'm 55 years old. I've been lifting weights, and I started doing my thighs. I lift up a 45-pound weight. You know the plate you put on the end of the bars to put these? Now I sit on the floor, and then I get all the way up with that 45-pound weight. So I've been doing that. I lost 50 pounds. Put some of it back on. Not a lot. Well, enough to where I can notice. People don't notice, but I do. They notice when they see me I've lost weight. But I've noticed I've gained some in my thighs. And a lot of times when you lift weights, no, all the time, when you really start lifting weights with your legs, your thighs get bigger too. They will swell up. They'll get bigger. Because you got that chunky on top of that muscle. So the legs are going to assume to look bigger until you start chipping away from the fat. But whatever. I just don't want to be 260 pounds like I was. And I never worked on my gut because I don't like getting in the floor. I hate getting in the floor. Oh, look at that red bird. Just flew past my head. Or past my Jeep. Listen to me, you would have seen it. It went past my head a minute. But anyway. Look at this red bird. Oh, it moves. Oh, he disappeared. Red bird. Funny about you taking pictures of them. They're skittish. If you get a red bird jump on you or fly around your head, you better figure out what God is telling you, because they don't do that. They're so skittish. They won't even let you take a picture of them. You gotta catch them. But I'm just sitting here. I had my tailgate up last night. It was so freaking hot. This is so freaking good, man. This is good coffee. This is some kind of let me say it right. Pistachio cream mixed in coffee. It's good. I don't drink coffee because of the creamer. It's too much sugar. So I won't be or only time I really drink coffee is when I'm camping. Like if I go off camping and it's just the thing to do when you wake up. And I don't drink coffee anymore. I quit drinking it a long time ago. What is that? Is that dripping? Heck yeah. But I had my bug net on the back. I don't know if this thing is on. It won't. See, my bug net's on the back. I had the bottom closed. And the top open, and it still was hot. I still was burning the freak up. So I work out. I stopped working out on the weekends, but because of the summer, I got to start doing it again because it's hot, and I don't like to sit around. I mean, it's too hot to sit around. Might as well be moving. So, and I need a shower. In this heat and this humidity, I'm sticky. I don't like to be sticky. I hate it. Story time. Did you know that I just recently met my dad's side? I never knew my dad. My dad died of Agent Orange in 2017, so I didn't really get to meet him. But I do have two sisters and a brother. Never met my brother, met my two sisters. Come to find out, one's a judge who works for the government, and the other one is she does stuff in Atlanta. She's been living in Atlanta, I didn't know it. She does plays, she's going to school, she's in college. She graduated once already, but she's going to college for some type of music. She does a lot of plays in Atlanta, big plays, not little plays. And the aunt that I always go see, I find out that my aunt was not my cousin, she was my aunt, my dad's sister. So my dad has a bunch of siblings he's never met. One of them is my aunt. And then I have another one that lives overseas, somewhere overseas, France, somewhere like that. And we thought we were cousins, and I kept telling her, you don't feel like a cousin, you feel like an auntie. So I'm just gonna call you auntie. She said, you can call me auntie, girl. So that's what I call her, and that's what she was. Another sibling of my father. You don't even want to know how many siblings he's got. There's 14 of them plus. No joke. My grandfather was busy. And not in a good way. These flies are eating all my... Get out of there, nasty fly. Well, go over there, because then you'll leave me alone. Oh, another red bird. But listen. This is what I run to. I can't. The fall and winter are my favorite seasons. People say winter, yes. I'm not. Summer is good if it's in the 70s only. And the only place I can get that is in Washington, where I'm from. And shoot, even they be going up into the 80s. And it'd be hot, but it's dry hot. Next year, I pray that I'll be camping across state after I save up money. I gotta save up money. But that's what I'm working on now, is saving, save to save, just saving. I gotta get another power station. My big power station went out. Do not buy a power station from Octel. They will not honor their I paid almost $900 for this power station. It stopped working. Well, it didn't stop working. It burnt. It solidified my wires. Don't buy anything from them. Not even if it's on TikTok. They do not honor nothing. That battery's supposed to last me 10 years. Last 2. And that I noticed that products now are not standing up to what they're advertising at all, and they will not. Companies are not freaking responsible and living up to the name of what they say. Somebody's paying $900 for a power station. You need to honor that. That's a lot of freaking money. That's a lot of money that I could have bought 2 small power stations with that. So be careful who you buy your power stations from. If you can't go into and there's a lot of this stuff is online. If you can't go into a store spending that kind of money. Now I got my I don't know how you say it, Unum. They're selling them online. They honored the fridge, because the fridge got burnt too. I just had to send a picture and they honored it and sent me a new fridge. But Octel, don't do it. That Octel power station, OTA, I don't know, OT, Octa, it's a K in there somewhere. But I got pictures of it, I'll have to show it. Do not, be careful where you buy your products. If you're living a van life, don't be buying these off-brand products and you're paying a lot of money for them, because they will not honor it. I mean, it's just a text, you and them, emails, you and them. What you gonna do? Sue them for $900? They know you're not gonna do that, so they're gonna take advantage of it. And it's these Korean companies, Japanese, I don't know what they are, but don't do it. I bought an Octel power station for $900. Quit working in 2 years. They're not honoring it. Even Blue Eddy honors that. I had a product that I bought from Blue Eddy, and I had to send it back, and they gave me my money back because it was $500. I mean, it was almost $300. That's a lot of money, especially now. You ain't got time for that. But I got a Blue Eddy power station now, and but if these power stations are supposed to last, you better get your money. I mean, don't be careful who you buy your products from. I mean, these people are not standing up to their products. They are not giving you the money back because they're struggling too, and they sit up there selling products that's already been used, acting like they're new. That's what I'm thinking is they sold me. I bought it off their line, and you gotta read the fine print because they'll sell you some used stuff and hide that it's used. But this was brand new, off their own website, Octel website. Do not do it. Don't do it. They are not honoring. Send us a picture. What happened? So why is it? I'm not an electrician. That's what I told them. I'm sending you the product, the number. I've even had it registered. Make sure you register their products on their website too, so they'll know. They playing games talking about what's the product. No, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I registered it. This place tried to do the same thing with that refrigerator. And what I did was I went. They said, well, it's only supposed to be used in the car. Excuse me. A 12 volt the whole point of a travel refrigerator is to use it for solar also. So I went to their website and I asked the question, and they said, sure enough, oh yeah, that'll work in your fridge. Yeah, you can plug up your solar panel. And I copied that and sent it to them and said, this is from your sales rep. And they sent me a fridge immediately because you the one told me that. Now you're trying to renege. They'll lie so they don't have to pay you back. And then they want you. And then I went to PayPal. Got to watch PayPal too. I got it from PayPal. We can't help you. Guess what? I'm not paying that credit card. I'm not paying it. I'm not paying for something that's been, they bugging the crap out of me. It seems we can work out. I asked you to help me find these people and get my money back or replace the part. I said I spent $900. I got the receipt. This is where it shows. This is what I did. We can't help you. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. But I'm not paying it. I'm not paying you. I'm not paying for something that don't work. I'm not paying for something that's broke. I'm not gonna. Why would I do that? Continue to pay it. Well, y'all can do that. I'm not doing that. And then I'll write a letter to my credit report telling them what happened. I bought a $900 power station, and these sorry jokers won't replace it, or they're playing around trying to appease me. Do this, do that. I did everything they asked, sent pictures, took pictures, showed the wattage, what the wattage was, and still playing with me. Call PayPal, they won't even help. PayPal will not help. It's over the extended. Well, you allowed them to come on your PayPal, so. But I'm like, okay, that's fine, but don't look for me for no money. Wrote my credit reports. Nobody's honoring their products. Nobody honors, big old freaking ant. But nobody honors their products. You got to be careful what you're buying, especially on TikTok. Temu, to me, is just products that people return and they fix them and they're refurbished. Be careful, because that stuff, there's a reason why it was a glitch. And trying to get your money back or sue somebody because your Jeep burnt down. My Jeep almost burnt down. It almost burnt my freaking Jeep down. If it wasn't for me going to my aunt's, I wouldn't have never checked it, and my Jeep probably would have been burnt down. I know it would have, because the wires were burnt. They stuck into my power station so bad that I had to pull my whole body, and I still couldn't get it. I had to go get pliers and pull them out. And it's because their wiring solidified the power station. It was the wiring. I bought their wire from their website too. They won't honor it. Octel will not honor the burnt mess that happened. They won't honor it. They still playing around with me on email. Why isn't anybody answering me? Why are you ignoring me? I'm not going away. They don't care though. It's just emails. They don't care. What you gonna do? Go to Japan? Go to China? What you gonna do? They don't care. We got 3,000 something. We got 50,000 customers. What they care? They don't care. That's why you gotta be careful. Because if they got 50,000 customers or more, they don't give a freak about one person. They don't care. That's your business. We don't care. We got your $900. Octel does not care. Octel is a terrible company. Do not buy your power stations. They're good until they're not. And when they're not, you're not going to get your money back. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go to Octel. They're terrible. You fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm not even going to. It's just sad that companies are doing this now. In the last days, it's just people are wicked and they're criminals. They put people in jail for actually doing criminal activity, but the ones who actually are criminals are the ones behind the desk. There's so much behind the desk going on that people are crooked. And then I've come across fake websites selling stuff. I got caught up in a Costco refrigerator that I sent my money in, never got the product. Calling, what's going on? Site don't exist. PayPal would not even help me. Well, if there's a mail posting zip code, then we can't help you. What? They can fake that stuff. I got a P.O. box. I don't even have regular mail, so I have proof that it didn't come in my mail. All they gotta do is go to the P.O. box. Nope, it didn't come in. We didn't get it. So PayPal wouldn't honor it. They still wouldn't. I had to go to my bank and get my money back. I had to show them proof of my. I took a picture of the website so I could show them, but I went to the website. Guess what? They took the website down. So thank God I took a picture of the website. Called Costco. Oh no, that ain't our website. Well, you need to do something because the people out here faking your Costco website. They're faking it. And I got my money back through my bank, not PayPal. So you gotta watch PayPal. PayPal don't honor everything either. These companies are not standing up to their name. They're not protecting you like they're supposed to. It's just sad. And a lot of our ordering now is online. How do you protect yourself? How the hell do you protect yourself? You're gonna have to go do the legwork. Go buy a Visa from Walmart and put it. When you put your money and do that, it's just, I don't know, it's just sad. But you still can't protect yourself from, you can do that from them going in your bank, but you can't do that when you're trying to get your money back. These people are not honoring who they are, so you just gotta be careful what you're buying. You can't stop buying stuff off TikTok. People buying stuff on TikTok, and that stuff is garbage. I done got more garbage from TikTok. They probably gonna ban this video. And it's not TikTok itself, it's the sellers. The sellers from TikTok. There's some of them that's just not good. I ordered, what did I order? Ice. What was it? It was I got my money back. They did give me my money back. They did. So I can't say that they don't honor that. I did get my money back for that. Where is this honey? You made the honey. Why, you want your honey back? So I can't say that about TikTok because they did give me my money back. That's one thing I did do. They asked me, what do you want us to do? I said, what would you want somebody to do if your product didn't work? I said, give me my money back, and they did. So I take that back. They did give me my money back. So, but just be careful what you order. You know, the people are selling them. They just trying to make money. They don't really know. To me, you don't understand your product you're selling. You need to really research the product you're selling. Just like these power stations. They have no clue what the freak they selling. Some of them don't even know. They just selling it to make money. But I get on there and I hear some stuff and I'm like, that is not true. I've had power stations. They'll give you a 300 watt power station telling you can use a fridge to power it. No, you can't. You can use a fridge to power it if you power it in your house. You plug the power station up in your house and then you plug it in there. But to travel with it, you ain't gonna get far and your food's gonna spoil. You need at least 1,000 watt to power a fridge in your car. At least 1,000 watt power station. I'm gonna say it again. You need at least 1,000 watt hour power station. You need 1,000 watt at least to power a refrigerator all day, and that's half a day because I use solar. I have an 1,800 watt. I use solar. By the time that 1,800 watt, because I've had it in my aunt's house unplugged to see how many hours it lasts. So this is 1,800 watt, and I got it plugged in my fridge without any type of resource coming back inputting it. It lasts about 3 days. So 1,000 watt is not gonna last you, but about a day and a half, 2 days at the most, if you're lucky. So you still need some source. But to power the fridge to go camping for 2 days with a 1,000 watt fridge, it'll last you about 2 days. If that's how long you're going. I can stay out as long as there's sun out. I mean, it's gonna keep charging. Like it right now, it's charging. I went to sleep and I woke up and my power station was at 70 something. I just 78, 79. It was at 100%, but I don't stay in the sun all day. Sometimes I get in the shade. I'll let it charge up while I'm working out, walking, whatever. But you gotta be careful of the products that are coming to you. You gotta know what you're looking at. You gotta go do research. I do research. I research everything. If I see something that I want, I'll go back and research it and see what it is, see what it's about. See reviews. Reviews are valuable. Please go read the reviews. Go read reviews. They are, and when you get a product, do reviews because that matters. I didn't realize that mattered until my grandson's mom started working for a storage unit, and she was going off reviews, and that's when I realized reviews were important. Reviews are valuable. People tell the truth on reviews. I went to Amazon to tell a review, and they said you can't do that. Excuse me? They try to because they don't want the product. Because once the product is talked about and it don't work, they know they can't. Ain't nobody gonna buy that mess. If it's one review that says it's no good, I'm not buying it because people be like, like I said, the product works until it doesn't. Deep sleep. I got some products in here. I bought a deep sleep for $200, $180. I had it for 3 months. Called the company. They would not replace the freaking deep sleep. So if you get a company that don't back their products up for 90 days, it's not worth it. And no company's going to do that because they're scared. They're scared it's not going to work. They're not living up to the name. They know something's wrong with it. So I had that deep sleep for 90 days. I had a deep sleep in my Jeep. I'm 55 years old. I need comfort when I sleep. A deep sleep. I spent my hard-earned money on $180 something. It was almost $200. Didn't even work. It worked until it was good until it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. These products are good until they're not. So you got to research your product because a lot of times you're not going to get your money back. You're not going to. 30 days is not long enough to know if a product works and if it's going to fail. Power stations. 30 days is not long enough to know if a product's going to work. If you buy your warranty, you're still going to go through a bunch of hell. You're going to have to go take pictures. You're going to have to they make you do all kind of dumb stuff because they don't want to live up to the warranty. To me, when you buy a warranty, honor it. I shouldn't have to go through all these loops to get my money back. If I'm paying you monthly warranty, or if I buy a warranty up front and just put the whole lump sum, what do I look like trying to do all this stuff? That's the whole point of buying a warranty, so I don't have to do that. I'm paying for this. You're basically paying for your product over and over every month until it tears up, and then you have a warranty, and then they want you to prove stuff. You got $200 of my money added up. Add a warranty up, it's easy to get to $200 in a minute. And it tears up and they want you to go through a bunch of hoops. It's bull crap. It's a bunch of bull. They don't want to honor it. That's why they make you do it. They're hoping that you're going to say, freak it. I just won't buy the product again. That's what they hope, because so they got your money with your warranty plus what you paid for. So you actually paid more than $200. It's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of crap. People are not honest. Unless you're in face to face with somebody, they're not honest. They're gonna scam. They scam it. It's wicked out here. Pray over it. Pray up. God, should I buy this before you buy it? Like that now, I'm researching for a cage or whatever to put on my Jeep to get a rooftop tent. I know I don't want to drill into my hole, because somebody might want the Jeep. I might sell it. I don't know. And then I'm drilling holes in the roof. I'm not doing that. So I need a rack that doesn't require holes drilling in my Jeep, so I can carry a rooftop tent. Researched it. I know I don't want no freaking Rhino rack or the Rhino. I don't want anything Rhino. I've heard some bad reviews for Rhino. I don't want anything Rhino. So be aware. I'm going to do a specific product talk. So, because people are buying products and they're just not working. And people are wasting their hard-earned money. It's really sad that we waste our hard-earned money on this. But I'm going to get out of here because it's 31 minutes and I don't know anybody going to listen to a 31-minute tape. God bless you.